So what we discussed yesterday is about networking basics, right? What is the need of network? Why we need a network? What is meant by communication? What are the different types of communications? Network, networking, internetwork, internetworking. Also, we discussed, right? And we discussed about topologies, right? So physical topologies, bus topology, ring topology, mesh topology, star topology, hybrid kind of topologies, like a hub and spoke topology, spine and leaf topology. Spine and leaf means hybrid topology, full mesh topology. Simply like it is combination of mesh and star topologies, uh, spine and leaf topologies. Point to multi-point, tree topologies also we discuss. Different types of network, LAN, CAN, MAN, WAN, local area network, campus area network, metropolitan area network, wide area network, personal area network, home area networks. Intranet, internet, what is intranet, what is internet, local and private, global and public, kind of stuff. H12 we didn't discuss, we'll discuss that one.
మెంట్లారా ఆయన రమ్మని చెప్తే ఆయన బిజీ ఉన్నాడని ఎవరు మీకు చెప్పిందే?
I think someone has to stop the mic. Okay. Sometimes. Okay, and now what is the next thing? Requirements. What are the different requirements we use in the network communication for connecting and communicating for network and networking purpose? For connecting and communicating purpose, what are the things are required? Like NICs, cables, and as well as the wireless way we are connecting different networking devices. What are the networking devices? And then what is the recognizing devices to communicate? What is the address, logical address, that is IP address, protocols used to communicate based on what type of communication. So we are already discussed about NIC yesterday. What is NIC? Network interface card. Whether you are connecting your device, you are connecting device to the network, whether it is wide way or wireless, we are connecting, but your device need an NIC. Either it is the device is integrated inside your system, means already integrated or enhanced into your system, or maybe you can add that interface to your system. Okay, in a wide based connectivity, right now we are using these Ethernets, and next is FastEthernet and GigabitEthernet also came next versions. Ethernet support 10 Mbps, FastEthernet is 100 Mbps, GigabitEthernet is 1000 Mbps connection. Okay, Ethernet support okay. Ethernet, it is IEEE standard is 802.3. Okay, and that Ethernet card also called as NIC card, Ethernet card, LAN card. Okay, so all these things are comes in the same name. Okay, and this Ethernet card, what it is either card wise or integrated in desktop or maybe in laptop. The port where we are connecting our LAN cable is, which is actually UTP cable or STP cable we are connecting here. The cable connector is called a RJ45 connector. This port we call it as a Ethernet port, LAN port, or RJ45 socket or RJ45 port. Okay, when you see this port, it is a RJ45 port, RJ45 socket, or you can say Ethernet port. Okay, like this. LAN port, also can say LAN port. And wireless type. Wireless also sometimes in a laptop, your desktops or mobile phones, it is integrated inside of your wireless NICs. Sometimes you have to insert a separate NIC. In a wireless, we can also use USB-based wireless adapters to get connected. Okay. In wireless, the IEEE standard number is 802.11. Okay. And when you are buying anything wireless based connect, even you buy wireless adapters or Wi-Fi routers, a mobile phone or laptop, which is Wi-Fi enabled devices, Wi-Fi content devices. When you see this, their wireless types, you see 802.11 means it is wireless standard. And A, B, C, D, G, F, G, H, these are names. Okay, these are letters indicating for what kind of frequency it will support and what is the maximum speed it will be support. Okay. So guys, simple terms, you say simple terms like which one is better, 2.4 or 5 gigahertz? What's the difference between 2.4 and 5 gigahertz? Is 2.4 is a long range support, 5 gigahertz short range support. And 2.4, if your internet speed, your internet speed is less than 50 Mbps, less than 50 Mbps or up to 50 Mbps. Your internet speed is up to 50 Mbps. 2.4 kind of supporting routers and adapters are in. Okay. And if it is more than 50 Mbps, like you are taking 70 Mbps, 100 Mbps, 150 Mbps internet speed, then you have to take this 5 gigahertz supported wireless types. Okay. So in a Wi-Fi routers also N300, N150, basically for less than 50 Mbps internet speed support only. Okay, 2.4 gigahertz connectivity. And if you go with AC 650, AC 750, AC 1200, AC 1300, AC 1400, these AC model means it is dual channel support, 2.4 and 5 gigahertz support are there. When you are using internet speed, either it is more than 50 Mbps, so definitely you have to go to AC models. Okay, that is another details. So I think I didn't told that's router models, but this is 2.4 and 5 gigahertz. And next one is when you are connecting. Okay, I can't see your share screen. Okay, no problem. Just 1 second. I will reshare it again. So it's visible or not, check it. Or you can also, if in case still now, if you are unable to see my screen, just exit and join again. Okay, Likita. So sometimes network issues also at your side, the screen is not, some are able to is visible, some are not getting. So one is either your system or maybe it is your network speed. Okay, guys, these are the details. Yeah, what is where we are last point? It is your Wi-Fi router, your connection is 2.4 connection, and your system, your laptop or a desktop or mobile phone. When you are connecting, you have to connect with a 2.4 only, 2.4, 2.4 matching. And your Wi-Fi router is giving internet speed through 5 gigahertz connectivity. And you want to get that one, so then you have to connect with the 5 gigahertz only. So your laptop, mobile phone should be compatible with 5 gigahertz connectivity. I have a older laptop. Older laptop only support 2.4 only. Older laptop supporting only 2.4 connection, not 5 gigahertz connection. Because it's old, that time it's only 2.4 is there. But when I got a new Geo internet, that is 2.4 and 5 gigahertz, both are there. From 2.4, I'm getting only 30 Mbps. With the 5 gigahertz, I'm getting 100 Mbps. So I need to connect it to 5 gigahertz to get a 100 Mbps speed data transmission. What I have to do? So I purchased this USB based toggle, which is AC model, AC 650 model like that. Okay, AC model, this one dual channel support, USB adapter. Okay, so I inserted it, then I got 5 gigahertz connection, then I connected to my Wi-Fi router. Okay, let us keep those things points in mind. This is where we are discussed the last, and we'll continue from here. Okay. So some are able to see. So why some people able to see my screen, some are not? Can we do refresh? One is screen freezing, another one is blank screen. Okay. Otherwise, I will leave and join also. So guys, for everyone's others, yeah, it's visible now, then it is good. Then it is good. Right. Okay. So we discussed about NICs. So in the NIC, in NIC, so whenever the manufacture these NICs, whenever the manufacture the NIC, what happened? It is they put a address in it. Okay. So like you take real tech company, D-Link, TP-Link, Intel. So different companies are Connextent. Okay. So different companies are there. So they manufacture these NICs, either wide type of NIC or it can be a wireless type of NIC. So it can be something Ethernet that is separate NIC card wise, or maybe integrated inside your laptop or a desktop integrated NICs. Okay, either it is wide type or a wireless type or USB based, whatever it is a NIC. So every NIC has a MAC address. This MAC address is also called as physical address or hardware address. So when you say physical address means it is a MAC address. What is MAC? Media Access Control. So this MAC address also called as physical address. It is also called as hardware address. It is a unique address. It means the MAC addresses are non-repetitive in the world. In the entire world, only one MAC address is there. Physical MAC addresses are only one MAC address, non-repetitive. Okay. And this MAC address also has a size. It is an address. Address has a size. If you write in the binary format, it is 48-bit in size. But actually, MAC addresses are represented in a hexadecimal format. So it is 12 hexa numbers in the MAC address. And who is give this MAC address to the NIC is the manufacturer of that NIC only. So Realtek company manufacture an NIC. So Realtek company will provide that MAC address. This MAC address also two parts. One part is manufacturer ID. Every manufacturers having their NIC related ID is there. So they put a manufacturer ID, first part. Second part is series. Series 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like that. Series. Okay. So this MAC address like that it has become unique. So MAC address, the first part means first half of the things. It's a first six hexadecimal numbers representation of manufacturer ID. Second, six hexadecimals representation of serial number, series number. Okay, series. So there is no duplicate MAC addresses. And MAC addresses cannot be changed. We can't change the MAC address. Okay, we can change IP address, but we can't change the MAC address. Today morning I came to office. So when I start my laptop, I got an IP address automatically from my organization related DHCP server. Okay, I got IP address, new IP address. But MAC address for NIC is same. So I go to home in night. So yesterday I went my home, right? So and again yesterday I connected in my home. Today also same thing. When I go home after some refreshment, then I started to open the laptop and started doing this extra work, right? So what happened? Okay. So what will happen? I will get a new IP address based on my home network, my home router. I get a new IP address, but MAC address is always same. So MAC address is won't be changed by anyone. You can't assign MAC address. You can't change the MAC address also. Either manually or automatically won't change because it's a fixed address. MAC address is a fixed address. So last point here it is written. It's a MAC spoof is possible. What is MAC spoof? Spoof. Spoof means just some kind of duplication. Spoofing. Okay. Spoof. What is this spoof? In a certain organizations to protect their devices from unauthorized access or certain devices. So they spoof it to protect their network or protect their devices. In some places, people use this MAC spoofing concept. It is like a using certain MAC spoofing softwares. They can duplicate their MAC address while they're sending packet and receiving packet also. While sending and receiving packet, they do spoof the MAC addresses. Okay, the original MAC address won't be changed. Original NIC MAC address is not changing, but the only thing is through certain software they manipulate it. Okay, so for two purpose, one is for protection, second for attacking purpose also, or stealing purpose also they will do it. So this is what I'm trying to say. This is about a MAC address. MAC address is also called as physical address. So you have NICs and how to check this MAC address. How to check this MAC address. Okay. Okay, it's visible, then good. Okay. Guys, understand what is the MAC address? How to check this MAC address? One way is to go using a command prompt. Okay, one command called a Getmac. Simple command called a Getmac. So it will display all your adapters MAC address. If you are using laptop generally having two adapters. One is wide adapter, another one is wireless adapter, right? Two adapters it will shows. Okay, both MAC address it will shows. And another one is in my system, it is showing multiple MAC addresses because of I have a multiple virtual adapters also there. Even virtual network adapters also having MAC addresses. This is one way. You want to see for a specific adapters MAC address. Okay, specific adapter means so separate. We're not like this one listed because in this list we don't know which adapter, which MAC address we don't know. So we'll see this one. Ipconfig, the command Ipconfig usually for checking IP address, but you give space /all, not only IP address, also MAC address and other details also you will get it. So Ipconfig space /all, and my adapter name is Wi-Fi adapter. My adapter name is Wi-Fi adapter, and this is the description of my adapter, my Wi-Fi adapter description, and this is the physical address, means this is my adapter's MAC address. You can also see my IP address, subnet mask, default gateway, DNS server address, and DHCP server address. I got this IP address from this DHCP server only. Okay, so this is the details, guys. This is how to check the MAC address, and with this command you can also check your IP address and other details. Okay, compulsory try once, guys, at least now or maybe later also. Okay, maybe later, maybe when we are having a free time after the session or a break time, check your MAC address and IP addresses. At least 1 or 2 times you check it, you will become hobby when you are getting that question or when you are doing work. Because while you are doing all these things are very basic common things. Okay, at least to know it. At least to. So this is about this one. Even this is one adapter, right? I have multiple adapter, as I said. But this is another virtual adapter. It is VMware related. See this adapters MAC address, and these adapters MAC address. These adapters. So maybe this is some other kind of adapter, not really adapter it is. So this is another adapter, virtual adapter only it is. This is also a virtual adapter. Okay. Some media is disconnected. This is disconnected. Wide type adapter. It is disconnected. Okay. So this is about your how to check the MAC address in the command prompt. And also you can check the MAC address in GUI mode, graphical user interface, as well as using PowerShell. First I will go to GUI. I want to go to the control panel. Go to the control panel. Okay, if screen is showing like this in category mode, it is showing, then you go to the network and internet. Then go to the network and sharing center like this. So when you open a control panel, if it is showing like this, first is go to network and internet, then go to network and sharing center like this. Okay. Or if you are open this your control panel in the large icon mode, then directly network and sharing center is there. Okay. So in this one, in the left side, you see change adapter settings. Click on the change adapter settings. You see all the adapters list. So what is my adapter is Wi-Fi router currently connected. See the connection symbol. This is cross-mode, not connected. It's a wide adapter. This is wireless adapter. Wirelessly I connected. So this is one adapter. Right, double click. Either you do double click like this or right click status. Right click on the adapter status. Click on the details. Click on the details. See it is your adapter name and your physical address. Means MAC address. Also see your IP address, subnet mask, default gateways, okay, DNS server address, DHCP server address, DHCP enable yes, and lease obtain, lease expiry. Okay. So this is the how to check the MAC. Not only this one, any other adapters also you can check it. If it is showing like cross mark, you may not get properly, like it is showing like this. Status also not showing. I'm going to other adapters, go to status, details, see there MAC address and configured IP address. Okay. This is how to check the IP address and MAC address. Very good. Okay, this is so in command prompt and GUI. But in our Windows, we have a one more tool is introduced so many years back only from Windows 8 onwards. It is there Windows 8, 8.1, Windows 10, Windows 11, including in servers 2008 onwards. It is there that is called a PowerShell. Type PowerShell in search bar, then you will get it. Not Power BI, PowerShell, Windows PowerShell. Open the PowerShell. I have opened the PowerShell. If you see, this look like command prompt only. But if you see, friend, this is a PS. PS means PowerShell. Okay, you see the heading also Windows PowerShell. PS means it is a PowerShell. In the PowerShell, normal commands also runs alias wise, and PowerShell separate commandlets are there. In a PowerShell, it's not a command, it is a commandlet. It is like a noun and verb type commands. Okay, verb and noun type of commands. Like you want to get some information, you have to put a get. What I want to get is network adapter related information. I'm pressing tab and it is showing different things. Okay, so a lot of big list is there. So what I do, network adapter. No, it's not a network adapter. net adapter. Okay, it's not network adapter, it is a net adapter. So I want to see what are my adapters, names of the adapters, interface descriptions, index number, status, and lastly MAC address and link speed also you can able to see. Link speed also you can see. Okay. See that the MAC address. And you want to narrow it, like I put a name. Name of my adapter is Wi-Fi adapter. And I will get only Wi-Fi adapter, their status and link speed MAC address. This is another way of checking MAC address through PowerShell. Get net adapter. Okay. Also, you can check the IP address separately. Get net IP address. It will give you a very big list of information. Also, you can able to narrow it. So my adapter is Wi-Fi adapter. And I want to see the Wi-Fi adapters information. Interface. So where the name is, look like this one, alias. So interface, alias, Wi-Fi. So it's only my Wi-Fi adapters IP address. It is okay. Of course, there are a lot of PowerShell commands to check your IP address and other informations. Can also. See, this is net IP configuration, IP address, default gateways, DNS server address also I'm getting. Okay, adapter name I got it. So like there is a lot of other things. So these are the ways to check the IP address, MAC address and IP address also. I've written difference between IP and MAC address here, guys. Again, we're going to discuss this one at the time of IP address. What is IP and MAC address? So otherwise, we'll add this small point like IP address and MAC address. Both we checked now. So how to check IP address? IP config or IP config space /all in the command prompt. How to check MAC address? Getmac, or you can use ipconfig space /all also. How to check IP address and MAC address? In GUI mode, go to control panel, network and internet, network and sharing center, change adapter settings. So then network connection window is open. Network connection window is open. In the network connection window, you can see your adapters. Right click on an adapter, status, then click on the details. It will opens your network adapter information. Okay, you can able to see your physical address means MAC address and IP address, subnet mask, default gateway, DNS server address, DHCP server address also. It depends upon how it is configured. So to check IP address and MAC address, we can do like this. I open this network adapter connection window, right? In that one, adapters information. To that one, I went to the control panel, network and internet, network sharing center, change adapter settings, then it's open. We can directly open that one using a simple command called ncpa.cpl. The name is ncpa.cpl. .cpl means control panel. ncpa.cpl. So in the run or as such, you can put ncpa.cpl, directly to open network connections. You can go to any adapter and either double click or right click status. There you can able to see that adapters information. Right click, status, details, click on details, you got adapter name, physical address, IP address, and other details. So this is how to check IP address and MAC address. So we discussed about MAC address. MAC address is a physical address, right? Then what about IP address? IP address is a logical address. IP address is a uniquely identified device in the network. Not unique address. IP address is not a unique address. It's uniquely identified device in the network. In a network, in a logical network, to identify each and every device, there is an IP address. Okay, uniquely identifying the device in a network. Okay, in a network. If not network, not required. Okay, and IP address can be changeable. So as I said, morning, now I'm in office, I got one IP address. Evening, I went to home, then I will get another IP address. This IP address can be changeable. Okay, so how it will be changed? Either manually we can change the IP address, and automatically also IP address can be changeable. So changeable or assignable. So this IP address can be assigned or configured. Manually we can configure IP address or assign IP address, or automatically IP address can be configured, okay, or assigned. Automatically means using DHCP server. So in your home, you don't have DHCP server. In my home also, I don't have any separate DHCP server. But how you are getting an IP address? You don't have DHCP, automatically you are getting an IP. How you are getting? From your Wi-Fi router, because your Wi-Fi router is act like a DHCP server. Your Wi-Fi router is act like a DHCP server. When you are connected to your Wi-Fi router, you got an IP address. Okay. MAC address. MAC address assigned by the manufacturer of NIC only. You can't change the MAC address. You can't assign the MAC address. You can't configure your own MAC address. Already by default, the manufacturer put it. An IP address, we have IPv4 and IPv6. IPv4 version 4, it is 32-bit in size. In version 6 is 128-bit in size. But MAC address don't have any versions, only one, that is 48-bit size. Represents in 12 hexa number wise only. So this is about a difference between IP and MAC address. Okay. Let's understand MAC address, IP address, how to check IP address and MAC address. Okay. So what you will do, take a small break, then we'll continue with the networking cables. Okay. Take small break. Take a 5 minutes of break, guys.